with some of the turnovers, but also just missing shots. How much do you kind of attribute to you guys not executing your offense at the standard you needed to versus sort of just missing stuff that you feel like you can make in Game 7?
Yeah, I mean, we know we're going to make shots. I felt like we generated, especially in the first half, we generated some really good looks, me, even myself, but I think it's just both ends. I think, from experience, Game 6, it's always the hardest. Everybody that team is gearing up to not get eliminated. They bring that right energy, and they came to play today. So, just like how they punked us in Game 2, we punked in Game 3 and 4. They punked us again in Game 6. So now all that's behind us, and it's just comes down to one game.
So Jamal, can you pinpoint, where this kind of went off the rails for you guys? I mean, I know you guys started 9-2 and then you gave up a run immediately there. But was there a certain point where it went off the rails, or was it just one of those games for you guys?
I'm not really sure. I'll have to go back and rewatch it, man. But I think it was 9-2 for us to start the quarter. We came out right, and then they fired back, and we never responded. So I would say there probably in the first quarter. Even though we knew that we could cut the lead, we didn't do anything about it or change anything, and not game plan wise, but energy and discipline wise, we didn't change anything to shift the momentum in our favor.
How difficult did Anthony Edwards make it for you when he was checking in?
I mean, who? For me?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, for you.
I mean, it was more about my elbow at that point. Every time, even some passes, my arm. But it was more offensive for him. It wasn't him guarding me. He was scoring at the other end, and scoring at a great rate. And then on top of that, Mike Conley, McDaniels had a great game. I think everybody on their team kind of just brought their game today. And we weren't able to defend them and keep them out of pain or get them off the line. So yeah, we just got to be better.
Jamal, you mentioned your elbow. That happened pretty early, first, second play of the game. So how, challenging was that? And then you had it iced at the end of the game. And so what's your concern level going into Sunday?
I'm just, we got 2 days off, and it's all behind us now. I just got to get ready and be able to be better for Sunday. Yeah, it's got to be better for Sunday, man.
Jamal, you're the defending champs. You were never pushed to the brink last year. What is your kind of thoughts on a Game 7 you've seen to relish in those kind of moments as you think about it now?
I mean, that's why we fought for home court. We were down 0-2 in the series, and we won 3 games straight. We knew that they're going to respond eventually, and they did tonight. And we didn't hit back. We didn't do anything about it. It's kind of simple as that. So, it's nice that we'll get to recoup, and at least we've given ourselves a chance to win the game on Sunday. So, we'll use the home court advantage to our advantage, and try to keep this thing going.
Jamal, it seems that blowouts don't really carry over and mean anything in the next game. So what's the level of confidence this team has that Game 7 you'll be able to approach that with a fresh new vision?
I think they carry over even more. I think, when you get beat like we did in Game 2, we carry that over and responded in the right way. And then when we beat them, they responded, and they responded in a big way. So I think it's all about the mindset. Now all that's behind us. All those games that we're talking about, it's all behind us, and now it's just Sunday. Who wins those 48 minutes, and how we're going to do that.
Katie on the look.
Sorry. Jamal, what do you want to see your team do when you guys aren't making shots? What do you need to get
Gotta
to?
defend. You just gotta be more physical. All in our spots. Early help. Rotating, communicating. I think that's the biggest thing. Every game during the season, you're gonna struggle offensively. But can you stop the other team from scoring when you're doing so? So I think that's our biggest challenge, man. Is just getting stops and runouts, and just playing at our pace that we want to play at. So like I said, they had it today. I want to take no credit from Minnesota. They came to play. They brought that energy, and they used the home crowd to their advantage. They all shot. Felt like they all shot well. So like I said, all that's behind us. Just gotta get ready for Sunday.
Jamal, real quick, with that play with the elbow, was that you like hitting the screen or was it a landing?
It was a screen.
Okay. And did it feel better throughout the course of the game at least, or was it pretty
No.
much there?
Clearly not. I put some like numbing cream on it just so I didn't have to feel it every time I extended. But like I said, man, everybody gets hurt. Ant just got hurt game playing. So it was just the fact that I was shooting the ball, and that's what I do most. So I was never really get into my rhythm again, and my team obviously needed me to tonight, and I didn't. So I'm disappointed in myself for not being able to give them the right production that I know I can. So.
Does it feel like the kind of stinger that just with the 2 days off, you feel like you can get over?
I mean, I hope. I hope for our team's sake. I hope for my team's sake that I can get it right. So.
Take one more from now, Gunner.
Jamal, how are you going to be preparing? How are you going to be spending the next 3 days? And do you think you guys will be watching these games or just forget about them and kind of start with a blank slate, so to speak? And
No, we got to watch it. Got to watch the games. Got to, own it. We know we didn't play our best, but, that's a sneak peek of what we're going to get Sunday, right? So I think everybody's being locked in and just owning the negativity, man. Like, we played terrible. I played terrible. I'll own it. And let's use that to come out in front of our home fans and play the right way. So we're going to learn from that film for sure and be better.
Is there going to be pressure? Or?
You gotta go. Thanks, Jamal. Appreciate you.
No pressure, man. It comes down to one game and who's going to play better that day.